Could moist be the 2023 word of the year? Could it be? Thoughts?
Yeah.
How awesome would that be? That's our podcast name.
Is that a competition that's happening?
Kraft Mayonnaise.
Okay.
Is trying to make that happen. Kraft Mayo is trying to make moist the official Merriam-Webster word of the year. Moist. They have a plan called Operation Moist.
Holy shit.
And they sent, no joke, I found photos of it. They sent Merriam-Webster at their headquarters a 6-foot tall jar of mayonnaise.
Holy shit.
It's incredible, dude. And it says, make moist word of the year. And on the back, it says, Dear Dictionary Gatekeepers, here's a 2023 pound jar of Kraft Real Mayo, a.k.a. the Moist Maker, a.k.a. the Moistest.
Holy shit.
For years, we've watched moist be degraded by the internet, the media deeming it universally hated.
Not us.
And I hate that.
Yeah, me too.
We won't let the slander go on any longer. Our mayo is indisputably evidence that moist is a great word.
Yeah.
And that every meal is better moist.
Mm-hmm. Hashtag Moist Monday.
Since you've done nothing to redeem its true meaning, we'll keep searching moist and hack your competition. Because it's based on how many times it's searched.
Oh, shit. So...
With America's help, we'll make moist your word of the year. Moistly, Kraft Real Mayo.
All right, Moist Mutuals.
Yeah.
How do we do this?
So, if you go to their fucking website,
okay,
it's wild. It's like,
which will be linked below.
Yeah, we have it, dude. They have a search moist button. Search moist, and when it takes you to the Merriam-Webster website, and it's already typed in. It just takes you to the definition of it, so they can hack it, dude. And then on the website, it says, Kraft Real Mayo is proof everything is better moist. Sadly, the internet hasn't always agreed. That's why we're hacking the word of the year competition.
When did this start?
So this started beginning of November.
Okay.
So we're going to rally to get moist. Here's the. So
we also need upend their rally and use it for us.
Yeah, I know. Because it's like, if that's moist of the year, dude, we'll be fucking trending. Yeah. So it's a double win.
You'd think so.
Also, I love mayonnaise.
Yeah, mayonnaise is great.
Mayonnaise is great. And Kraft?
Bought a tub the other day.
Fucking delicious. Here's the sad part.
Yeah.
I just discovered this today. And guess what? They announced the word of the day today.
The word of the year today?
Yeah, the word of the year today.
God damn it. Okay. What is it?
It's not moist.
What is it?
The word of the year for 2023 is authentic.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
That's a bitch word.
But guess what? That isn't going to stop Mayo.
No.
That ain't going to stop us. Let's make fucking moist 2024.
Let's January 6th this.
Yeah,
let's march on your
Dude, also, their Instagram is wild as fuck.
Fucking recount.
You gotta follow Kraft Real Mayo. Or Real Kraft Mayo, because I follow them now.
Yeah, can we like annoy them into trying to get some attention?
I think we need to become friends with them.
Yeah. The issue is if they listen to any episode of this.
Yeah, but it's called Moist Monday, dude.
Yeah. Do you think that's why we don't have a ton of listeners too?
Probably.
I've heard people actually be that like it's because it's got moist.
The word.
Which I always hated that. Like when people are like, you can't even say the word or moist. It's just a fuck. I knew a girl who couldn't hear the word panty.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, this album.
Yeah, dude. Panty
First
boy.
song is Panty Boy.
Yeah, dude. And think about it, a moist panty boy. A little gross.
Yeah, a little gross.
A little gross there.
Yeah, if you string enough together, it gets real bad.
But on their Instagram, so they sent them the 6-foot tall jar of mayonnaise, and it was in front of the building.
God, can we get that?
It was awesome. But then they posted on their Instagram, lost. Have you seen this jar? The jar disappeared.
What?
They don't know where it went. Height, 8 foot, weighs 200 pounds. Last seen at Merriam-Webster headquarters. If you see or know anything of this jar's whereabouts, please share your tips. And then there's a phone number. So somebody stole the jar of mayonnaise.
I like it.
Or Merriam-Webster was like, get this fucking thing out of here.
They probably just rolled it away.
Yeah. So it's like kind of a whirlwind, you know. You get really excited, and then you get really excited, and then you're like, God,
just immediately.
But now we can rally.
Yeah. So 2024.
2024. Let's make it word of the year and
make America moist again, Mama.
Dude, make America moist again.
Can we make Mama hats?
It's gotta be red. It's gotta be the exact same hat, you know.
Or we could do the light blue.
Oh,
that'd be kind of cute. It just says Mama.
That'd be sick as fuck. And then it's like, oh, you have like a mom kink?
No.
Make
America moist again.
Which is like, is it better or worse? It depends.
Yeah.
It's probably pretty similar.
I mean, technically better.
Probably pretty awesome. Since we were talking about word of the year, I thought it would be fun to bring up the past couple years word of the year.
All right, because
you probably know some of them.
So Authentic was the
Authentic is 2023 word of the year.
I don't like it.
It's because they do a horror article. They're like, well, AI, people being real. It's like all this. And it's like, okay, cool.
Sure.
Guess what the 2022 word of the year is? This one makes me excited because I do it all the time. 2022 word of the year from Merriam-Webster. Other places do this, but Merriam-Webster I think is like the big one.
Okay.
Gaslighting.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Yeah, I'm a big gaslighter too.
2021, you could probably guess it.
I don't fucking know. You say it's of all words.
Yeah, no. Okay. Maybe you'll get 2020 then if I tell you 2021. 2021 was vaccine.
Oh, because it's just most
searched.
Oh,
yeah.
Sure. Authentic was the most searched?
I guess so. Fucking stupid.
God, vaccine. It's because a lot of people are like, well, technically it's not a vaccine. It's but then they had to look it up.
Looking up the definition. Yeah, what do you think 2020's word of the year is?
All right.
What happened in 2020?
Yeah, I know. But I'm trying to think of what is the word, because it wouldn't be like plague.
It's very close to that.
Yeah, pandemic.
It's pandemic.
Okay,
it's
that's
pandemic.
fair. Yeah, technically, what is a pandemic?
Yeah. 2019, I'm not going to say guess because you won't get this one. But this one's wild. The word of the year for 2019 was they.
All right, that's kind of, who looked up they? Do you think that's from like pronoun
stuff? I think it's the pronoun stuff. I think it's what
I feel like all of this is people trying to win an argument. Like technically, they is not always plural. Like that's what.
Yeah, so that's why it's searched so much.
Yeah, but also everyone else is like, no, they is definitely plural, and they look it up. Because I don't think it always is.
I don't know, dude. No, they, them.
But also, like you can say like oh, Izzy's in the other room. Oh, they said like that works. It doesn't mean there's two people.
Yeah, that's what always confuses me is when someone goes by a they, and then every time I say it, I go, I mean, they were by themselves. Like,
but like I'm saying, that does work, doesn't it?
It does work, yeah. And that's how, 2018.
I feel like them is more plural than they.
I don't know. I'm a he, him.
Yeah.
Loud and proud.
Yeah.
White cis male over here.
It's nice.
Straight.
Yeah. Throw it out there.
I just want people to know. 2018.
I mean, you do have a podcast.
Yeah. A white man only podcast.
Make America moist.
Dude, I love that, dude. Man. That might have to be the name of this episode. Make America moist again.
Just mama. Because I know it's... Because I feel like mama is M-O-M-M-A.
Yeah. M-O... Yeah. Mama.
Yeah. Because that's how, like... That's what my mom... What'd you call your mom?
Mom.
Is that what she is in your phone?
Yeah.
Because mine's mama.
Literally, I've been calling her by her first name.
Why?
Because it's funny.
Just to piss her off.
Just to get her attention. Sometimes she ignores me.
Oh, by the way, since we just came off of Thanksgiving, my mom wants on this podcast.
I know, dude. I can't fucking wait, dude. Your mom's going to be a guest.
Because the other day not the other day, it was...
She's going to wear a mama hat.
Yeah, it was yesterday. She was like, you should bring Robert around more. I'm like, what do you mean around more? We only go to family functions. I bring Izzy.
Yeah, it's not like you're a kid where you're like, oh, we're neighbors. Come over.
Like, for dinner. Yeah.
It's like, it's Thanksgiving, dude. I mean, we should go swim in their pool.
Yeah.
2018's word of the year was justice. Makes sense. I think that's when like all like the riots and stuff were happening.
Not 2018. That was 2020.
Oh yeah, that was 2020.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know what justice is. 2017, feminism.
Okay.
So a lot of these are like, okay, makes sense.
Yeah, but like,
and then last year's was gaslighting.
That is weird.
Yeah, I know. Because it's all these like monumental things happening in our culture, and then it's just gaslighting.
Because also all of these were looked up by a shitty person trying to argue against.
Yes, dude, trying to win.
I'm not a gaslight. What's that even mean?
Gaslighting.
Shit.
Also, it makes me mad that it's authentic for this year.
Yeah,
that's fucking stupid.
Because that doesn't make sense to me. But also, moist will be a stretch,
dude. Yeah, let's fucking rally,
2024.
2024. I'm gonna get behind this Mayo account. I'm following it.
Let's email them constantly and be like, "Hey, can we help?"
Dude, they have like reels of like some guy out in the street. You know how people do that, and they go, "What do you think of the word moist?" Like that's like all on their account.
We'll do that.
I love that.
Mayonnaise, hire us.
Let's go, dude. Craft Mayo. I'm gonna start buying that brand now.
We'll wear the mama hats.
Oh, dude, yes.
I bet that's what they want.
Go to political rallies.
Yeah.
What do you think of the word moist?
How's your Monday?
Well, he's gonna build the wall. I don't know. But I thought that's a fun way to start this episode. It was. I discovered it this afternoon. And I went on a roller coaster of emotion.
Finding out that we already lost.
Yeah, I was like, because it happened today. So by the time you see this, it's already been a week, I think.
Yeah, you all already know.
Because
yeah.
I bet the radio shows tomorrow will be talking about it.
Yeah.
Dude, you can imagine the radio shows talking about 2024 where they're moist, dude.
God, that'd be awesome.
And we're on talk shows being like, yeah, we started the move, or we helped the movement.
Yeah. In our mama hats.
Yeah.
Our Moist Monday shirts, which, by the way, I'm currently wearing and are still available.
Yeah, Moist Monday shirts, dude. I want to figure out how to make those hats now.
Yeah.
They're cute
I
as
bet
hell.
they're pretty easy.
Yeah, but I want it to be like really cute.
Yeah.
like kind of like a sad boy emo type dad hat. You know what I'm talking
sure.
about? Yeah.
Like what I usually wear.
Yeah, and it's like light blue.
Sure. So it won't be like the same as a MAGA hat.
But we should make a mega hat version.
Yeah.
Just because I would like hate to wear it, but also it's a joke.
Yeah. If people ask you to talk about your shitty podcast,
Which I already don't talk to people about. You know what I mean? So then it's like I don't want to wear it then.
No, God, fucking Izzy brought her. Izzy just said the word podcast around my grandparents. I was like, no, because they'll try to listen.
Yeah. Well, I was at Thanksgiving. And I was talking to my uncle, and so we named an episode after my cousin's tattoo, the Save a Horse.
Yeah.
And he was like,
good episode.
And he was like, yeah, I checked out that episode because I knew the story. And then as I was listening to it, I was like, I don't need to be listening to this. That's what he told me. And I was like, yeah, it's kind of, and he goes, he's like, I love you, and I want to, but he's like, I don't need to be hearing this.
Yeah,
because I think we talk about like I'm getting high at family reunions.
Right. Yeah. Oh yeah, sure. No, because when my aunts came, they asked about it because they came to my house, and I was like, yeah, we do a podcast. They're like, oh, and I'm like, it's not for you, and they got it.
Yes,
because I think my cousin has one too. I don't know if she's still doing it or not.
You got to go. It's not for you. We talk about our dicks a lot.
Too much. It's also not for our friends either. Apparently,
it's actually it's like that. We were talking about it I was talking to my uncle about it, and he was like, yeah, it's just I don't need to be knowing that stuff about my nephew.
Yeah,
but then he was like, but it makes sense because he was like, you guys are kind of like two bears. That's what he said.
Sure.
And I was like, yeah, I get it. And he's like, it's funny because I don't know them.
Yes.
And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense because if you know them personally, then
it's also funny because they're famous comedians. Yeah. We just skip that level and we're like, we can
do that.
We can't tour, but we can do a podcast.
We can sit in the room and talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then it's like, yeah, that's why it's enjoyable because you don't go, oh, I got to see you for dinner later and think about your penis
and know what you said about, because like my mom listens to some episodes and it pisses me off because also she said she listened to the one and she's like, yeah, you talked about your grandparents a lot. I was like, fuck, like, she doesn't like really like them all that much either,
because you were having conversations that are not meant for our parents to hear or our family to hear. Like this it's weird saying this because it's in a public air and people are like mowing the lawn and listening to this right now.
Sure.
But it's like this is
walking their dog.
This is a safe space
for just you and me.
But then he goes, oh, we posted on the internet. Yeah. It makes sense.
Because anytime I get too high and I get like nervous about everything, I always come back to like, why are we doing this?
Yeah.
But it's also once I calm down, I'm like, oh, because it's fun. It's for you and me.
Yeah, it's fucking wild that people listen.
Well, because at this point, it's a way for you and me to talk, and also 30 specific people to also talk to us as well, and that's it.
It is wild that there are some dedicated fans that are friends.
Our Moist Mutuals.
Moist Mutual. Cheers to Moist
Cheers
Mutuals.
to you.
Happy fucking December, everybody.
Yeah, we got snow on the ground.
This is the first week of December. Let's freaking get into it. Let's play some Uxe Sax and hashtag MAGA.
Mama.
Make
Mama. Yeah.
Mama.
Yes,
yes.
Mama.
All right.
And we're
back. In case you're new to the podcast, my name is Robert.
I'm Jacob.
That's Jacob. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, bud.
It's going to be beginning of December, but we just celebrated Thanksgiving. How'd your Thanksgiving go? Was it pretty good?
Yeah, it was good. Because
did you do you did multiple events because you have different families?
Kind of, yeah. So right now, Izzy and I do, for the past 3 years, we've done Thanksgiving with her sister.
On official Thanksgiving?
Yes, on Thanksgiving. And this was the first time I didn't have to work, which is wild.
Yes.
It is so nice not working at FedEx anymore.
Dude, I know, because you probably had Friday off too, right? Yeah. That's how most people get it.
Yeah. Where they are starting their heavy season. I'm surprised my other manager hasn't texted me yet because
asking you to come back in.
I had my old manager, because I had 3 managers. I had one reach out and be like, hey, I'll offer you a raise. But he was like, you have to work at least 5 weekends.
Jesus.
And I'm like, that's all of them in December. Christmas. So no. Well, I didn't even respond.
No.
And then I got an email right after that saying I was removed from all this stuff. Yeah.
Does it? I got that text one time from my old boss at Hy-Vee. Doesn't it make you feel like, oh, I actually was important?
Yeah, I
was one of the best people.
I knew at FedEx I was like top 5 drivers, which is a very good thing
because you showed up, you were good at your job, and you were consistent.
Yeah, it's really just showing up and doing everything.
Yeah, because most people don't, and that was me.
Bring like half a truck back.
Yeah, they're like, well, I didn't get to it.
Yeah. Where I'm so glad I have that job in case I randomly get fired from this one.
Yeah, I mean, FedEx is you can just
it's a backup, except for I'd have to pass a drug test for it.
Oh, yeah, so I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I'd have to wait a while. Which
maybe just start doing other drugs.
Yeah. Oh, right.
That's a little insider joke that we can't talk about.
Oh, we could explain it without names.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Cocaine.
An old coworker of mine, and Robert, since you've worked there for a little bit, you hung out with him and he was like, hey, do you want some coke? It's the only drug they don't test for.
He's like, because they drug test it. He's like, well, it gets out of my system before they would drug test, so I'm allowed to do cocaine. But also, so he doesn't smoke weed.
Yeah.
I mean, he drinks a lot, but then his drug of choice when he's like, is cocaine.
Which is not a relaxing.
No, that's
because I don't want to come home from work and do cocaine.
No, and it's wild because I'm like, dude, I would never guess you done cocaine. And he's like, I've actually had this for a while, and I just do it on nights when I'm just feeling a little. I'm like, that's insane because it's an addictive fucking drug.
Also, a little what? What inspires you to do cocaine?
I think it's just when you had friends over or like,
sure, because
it's like if you're doing it, you're staying up till 6 a.m.
Yeah, if I wanted to do cocaine, I'd want to do it on Sunday morning, and I have like a room to paint. Oh, that sounds great.
Okay, sounds like a podcast idea.
we mic ourselves up and paint my house on coke.
But then you see us walk off camera and you just hear.
So I have this business idea. Yeah.
We don't actually paint it. We just start writing with paint on the walls. And then
look at this mathematic equation.
And then we're like, it's done.
It would work.
He's like, get the fuck out of the house. Yeah, but let's go back to Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we should try cocaine.
Yeah, on the podcast.
I would do cocaine up. That was my pitch for Dragist is every week we do a different drug.
Yeah, because we didn't give up those drugs.
Yeah, exactly. We gave up alcohol.
I've already thought that I'm going to give up another thing next year.
What?
Oh, I can't tell you. It's a surprise.
Masturbating?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah. That's my plan. Because I'm going to give up. I don't know why every year I try to hurt myself.
Yeah.
Alcohol. Yeah. Marijuana.
Yeah.
Energy drinks. And I think next year, jerking off too.
Fuck that.
I'm going to be so fucking healthy.
No, you're going to be miserable.
That's like,
and horny.
Well, who knows, dude?
Yeah.
If who knows at that point? What if I'm having sex?
There you go. Yeah.
Because I'm not jerking off.
Sure.
They're doing it for me. Only hand jobs.
All right. And this is where our uncles dip out.
Yeah. See, it always comes back to not for me. I think that's most people's description of the podcast. It's not for me.
It's fine, but it's just not for me.
Yeah, let's go back to the family talk now.
Yeah, okay.
And then we talked about our penises and drugs.
So I did Thanksgiving with my future brother and sister-in-law, who I really get along with.
That's cool,
too.
Dude.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild that you have in-laws?
I will, yeah.
Oh, technically.
No, not technically we don't now because we're not legally married.
But you're engaged.
Yeah. Not like there's no legality to it. Like on forms, I still have to mark single.
Oh, that's awkward.
Is it?
Yeah, it's just like, why'd you put single? It just makes a fight.
But it's insurance, yeah. It's not Facebook.
Who's the insurance guy?
Yeah, so
we're wearing khakis.
We did that, and then because it's fun. I have a niece on that end too, and she's a year old now, so she's like finally fun. Because last year is she
able to walk?
Yes, no, she's a very good walker. She can't.
I don't know what age people do things at.
I think I heard
is one walking.
Yes, I think one is generally. I think she started walking around like 8 months, but now she can she's not falling over all over the place.
Yeah, she's not top heavy anymore.
Sometimes. Because like my thing is, once they can support their head, I'm fine with
the top
them.
heaviness is so funny.
Yeah, but
their head
I'm
is just
terrified when they can't control their head.
It's also weird when you pick up a baby and they're just
That's when I don't pick them up.
Just like
Immediately set them down. And then we babysitted for them on Sunday, which was super fun.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, because like
you got to have leftovers probably.
No.
Oh.
I did have leftover mac and cheese that we made, and it was fucking good.
Okay. You guys made it?
Yeah, we made mac and cheese, and we brought cookies and pie. And ice
that's
cream.
why there's cookies in there.
Yep.
I was wondering.
But no one ate the cookies, so they're mine. Because Izzy doesn't like them.
I'm going to eat them. What? She doesn't like cookies?
I don't fucking know. She says she doesn't like those cookies. And I was like, they're
What's wrong
chocolate
with them?
chip. I don't know. She's
Those are
like,
like-
they're dry. Dip them in something. It's fine.
Mama.
Yeah.
Took you a little bit.
Yeah. And then so we babysat on Sunday, and then Sunday morning was my family's Thanksgiving. Or
Okay.
Sunday was my family's
Okay, so
Thanksgiving.
you babysat them with...
Well, so I went over there at like 10 and stayed till like 1, and then we babysat from like 1:30 to like 8.
Okay, so you had a kind of a quick Thanksgiving.
I had a
with your-
morning with my family.
That's kind of nice. Just short and sweet. Get out.
Yeah, and like
was it everybody though, or is it just a small?
Everybody but my sister who lives in Chicago.
Yeah, that's
but
what I
like
was
my
wondering.
grandparents came down.
Yeah,
and
that's
stuff.
what I was wondering.
Yeah,
if it was like the big.
Because I told you about that, or I don't remember if I said it while we were recording. But my Izzy mentioned the word podcast to my mom because she wants to be on, and it was in front of my grandparents. I was like, nope, don't talk. They want to support me. Don't.
I appreciate the support, but fucking
God, that was like
support me when I blow a fire.
No, she added me on Snapchat too, and then and I didn't add her, but she could still see my
you
stuff.
could still, if you add someone, you could still kind of see their stories. I think.
Yeah, and then she started like commenting on them. I'm like, no, because
I'm gonna delete you
because I have to block her because I hold, or I can't think of the word to say that. I'm allowed to post when I'm really drunk on Snapchat.
Yes.
Snapchat's allowed for that.
Snapchat's because Snapchat is where I post like when I'm drunk, just stupid shit, and then
and like I'm allowed to take a dumb photo and say I'm drunk.
Yeah.
That is allowed on Snapchat.
And it's locked in. It's not like you're posting it on everything. It's just a snap because then it goes away.
Yeah, because I won't do that
I do
on
the
like,
same thing.
I won't do that on. There are times when I got.
When I got really drunk.
No, it was at Tenacious D.
Oh, you posted on Instagram?
And no, on my Snapchat,
yeah.
and you saw what I posted, and you're like, "Hey, you sure you want to do that?" I was like, "Yeah, it's fine." It was I'm high and drunk, at Tanakh.
And just looking at your face, you're fucked up.
Yeah, I'm gone. And in the morning,
Just
I
smile.
deleted that. And then my friend from FedEx was like, "Hey, they've talked about drug testing in the next week."
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah,
That's why I gotta.
I was like, I didn't do coke. I'm sorry.
I think I do have a few people that added me on Snapchat where I go, I'm not gonna add you back, but then they probably can't see my stories, and I'm like, oh fuck.
Well, because also sometimes I can see when someone deletes me because they go in another.
They go in a weird feed. Yeah,
Because
it is wild. I think I've gotten better, but I used to, when I was younger, like 22, 23, I would post the most stupid shit.
I have been
the most stupid drunk shit on Snapchat.
So on my Facebook, I've been getting a lot lately of like
Memories?
10 years, and I delete them.
Yeah, because you're like, what the fuck?
I don't want anyone, but also one is like, God, saw the Muppets today. What a day. 10 out of 10. And I'm like, that's fine.
Dude, yeah,
I'll repost that.
I had one, no joke, there was a few days ago that was like, just got done swimming, hopefully gonna go bowling soon. That's my Facebook status.
Thriving.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That Robert is doing way better than you.
Swimming and bowling in the same night? What the hell?
That's a good day.
Where was I?
I don't know.
I think it was probably, we were in town. I think it was Thanksgiving.
Sure.
So somebody was staying at a hotel. We went swimming. And then
sure. And
we
then
did a
you're like, what are we going to do?
Thanksgiving bowl.
Let's go
Dude,
bowling.
it's fucking awesome.
I'll see if I have one right now because I've been having a lot lately.
Does it pop up immediately when you get into
I
Facebook?
never know.
It's kind of, it's weird. But mine are always so stupid.
Yeah. And like,
Memories.
so I have one from 2 years ago, and then 7 years ago, I was tagged in one 12 years ago. Oh, I got a truth is 12 years ago.
Ooh, what's the truth?
Truth is, you my brother from another mother. You are a good friend, and I'm glad you're always there to bail me out of shit. I didn't bail her out of any. That was 2011. What did I bail her out of?
Jail.
13 years ago on this day, going to see Hairball and the Knobs. Tonight.
Whoa, the
that
Knobs,
was a good
dude.
fucking day.
I forgot about the Knobs. Dude, 12 years ago, I posted a ukulele orchestra cover of It Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Just repost it, I'd imagine.
It's just a YouTube link
Okay.
with no words. I wonder if it's pretty good, actually.
And 14 years ago, I was babysitting a dog bigger than both of mine put together.
Your dog's really huge.
Yeah, I don't.
Damn, do you remember whose dog that was?
No, in 2009, there was no dog bigger than mine.
On this day 13 years ago, just made a killer ringtone with 2 exclamation points.
Fuck, I wish we could hear it.
And then on this day, 14 years ago, just got done swimming. Hopefully going bowling soon.
That's a good day. How many years ago?
November 27th, 2009.
So how old are you?
14. It's 2009. Dude, I was like a freshman in high school.
That's always that's always weird.
And that's kind of fun. Every time it pops up when I don't want it to pop up, it was always like stupid shit.
Yeah, or it's like, ooh, that's a bad joke to make.
Well, I don't have those.
Sure, but I was like 13 with a Facebook. I was like,
saying the R word.
No. No, it's never that. It's just like, I don't know. It's also just like an obvious of like, oh, you were trying to get attention.
Yeah, it's also like, why that? Because I think Facebook was the only social media I had back then.
It was the only social media there was.
Yeah, so
we
then
weren't MySpace kids.
No,
did you ever have one?
I had one, but barely.
I wasn't allowed to.
Because I was too young, so I hit it. But Facebook was like the one where I had to ask to get it.
Yep.
And then.
Because I got Facebook as soon as I could.
Yeah, I got it when I was really young and then played a ton of games.
Dude, Farmville. I miss Farmville.
Farmville was fun, dude. But now it's basically the same thing, but I'm playing Clash of Clans.
Sure, but it's less calm. Like, I'm not just like farming.
Oh, that's true. Because you would
taking
go
care
and
of
get the
cows,
wheat.
yeah.
I feel like it wouldn't be the same because I think they still do it, but I don't think it's as the same.
No,
like,
I would
think you
want
kinda,
the OG.
I think you kind of just click and it takes care of all your crops.
Gross.
And it's like, no, you got to do it
But, like,
manually. And once you upgrade your tractors and all that stuff.
Or I could have visited your farm and left a little note.
Oh, yeah, you could. It's kind of.
No, because my cousin made a fake Facebook just to visit his farm.
Oh, that's fun.
No,
it's kind of like.
No, it was sad.
Oh,
it was really sad.
Yeah, it's actually sad.
Because he added me and he started doing my farm work too. I was like, I don't need this.
Yikes, dude.
You don't need to put in this much effort.
They kind
for
of
me.
do that. You can kind of do something similar with Animal Crossing. Visit people's islands. I never got into Animal Crossing, but that was a big COVID game.
Izzy has it. I knew and I think you would have known one of the couples or one of the people in the couple. They got married. Because they got married mid-COVID. They held a ceremony on Animal Crossing too.
Holy shit!
So invited all their friends.
That's fucking cool, dude.
Like,
it's cool, but like.
It's weird.
Fucking nerd, dude.
Yeah, but like
fucking nerd.
Yeah. But like I saw photos of it, I was like, "This is beautiful."
You're crying.
They redecorated their island for it.
It's like more people showed up to our Animal Crossing ceremony than
probably because it was COVID. Yeah,
it's like it's kind of sad.
So
then they just took a screenshot of that and framed it and put it on the wall.
Probably. I bet they did.
I mean, if that's your relationship, that's cute.
Yeah. Also they like lived together already and shit like that. Like they were together.
They're across the seas from each other. That's the only way we could get married was Animal Crossing. Dude, my Thanksgiving was pretty fun. My grandparents were in town. My sisters came to town. My brother came to town. Mm-hmm. My uncle came to town on Thanksgiving Day. So it was a big house.
Oh yeah.
But I was at my parents for like 5 days.
I know because I looked at your snap maps. Yeah, or like when you messaged me and said West Des Moines, I was like, oh, you're still there.
Yeah, I was there from like Wednesday night to Saturday night. Like it's a long time sleeping on the couch.
Yeah.
It was nice. We played a lot of games, and usually we play like the same types of board games and card games.
Sure.
But like this
what
time,
are your go-tos?
We always play Phase 10, Skippo, Hand and Foot.
I don't know any of those.
You never heard of Phase 10 or Skippo?
Or Hand and Foot.
Hand and Foot's that's a unique one, but
okay.
It uses like 6 decks of cards.
I don't like that.
It's wild. We like playing games. We played Yahtzee.
Sure, I like Yahtzee.
But I went in the cupboard and I was like, let's play a game that I've never heard of or haven't played since I was a kid.
Sure.
And I was pulling stuff out. So I pulled out this game called Payday. It's from 1975. And my parents were like, oh my God, when we bought the old house, that was left there.
How was it?
It's actually fun. It's kind of like Monopoly, but the board is a calendar. And you work your way, and then you decide at the beginning, are we going to do 3 months or 6 months?
Sure.
So you basically get to the end of the month and then repeat.
18.
It takes a while. But then it's like you got to pay bills, you get money, and it's kind of fun. We did it with like 8 people on Thanksgiving, and I'm keeping track of people's like savings and loans. It's like a very it was fun though. And then we busted out old school Clue.
I love Clue.
Clue, dude.
Clue's a good one.
It's tough.
Because you have to be smart.
You got to be...
And you have to think around shit.
And you got to be like, oh, based on your reaction, it might be this. And
but
then you're making little notes.
Hey, you're a little detective.
Yeah, we were playing. I was playing with my sisters the first time, and we were like getting close to the end, where it's like,
do your sisters care about things?
Yeah.
Okay.
My sister was like, I'm writing notes, and
good. Okay, because they could go either way. Where
it's
they're
either
like,
if they don't care, they're not going to play.
Yeah, they're barely in it.
But they like invested. But we were like getting close, where you have maybe like the person, and
you have to like make a
make a
claim,
declaration,
which I love.
So we were getting close to the
sometimes
end
you
of the
seem like such an asshole if you're completely
yeah,
wrong.
and you're just like, and it sucks if you guess and then look at it and you're wrong, you're out.
Oh, right. You to look at
Because
it
you
and
have
then
to-
you know the fuck.
But then yes, then you're out. But luckily that never happened. Luckily you wait till you are
Sure.
confident. But
Yeah.
we were getting close, and I had known the person and the weapon. And I was
not
working
the
on the
place.
I was working on the location. I mean, that's hard. There's a lot more of them. But my sister Annie was like, "Oh, I think I know the weapon." You know, we were kind of whispering, and then like there was some move that happened where we like, you know, someone guessed a weapon and then showed the card, and she was like, she like got shown the weapon, and she was like, "What the fuck? I have all the weapons crossed off." She's like, "I fucked up somewhere." That's what sucks about the game is
You can't backtrack.
You're like, I don't know where I saw this
But
from.
yeah, so you have to then.
Then you're fucked.
Yeah,
you have to
'cause, like,
start over.
Because you're allowed to like look at a card from another person at a time,
Yes,
right?
only so you like you declare something, and then if someone has it, they show you just one thing.
Right.
And then it's like, okay, so then you make a little mark, dude.
So then if one person has the other two things that they know that you declared, then you know that like, oh, they showed them.
And you can only show them one thing. Yeah. So you like, it's kind of fun because you can play different ways and like
Yeah.
strategize. And
I would really like to get a group
It's
together and play
fun.
like a werewolf type game
oh, I haven't played that game in a long time.
where like you get in real arguments and like
just yell.
if you go and like I kind of always want to do a murder mystery
Oh, dude, I want to do a
where
murder.
some of
like
our
go
friends
to a dinner party,
but like some
Yeah.
of our friends would be so fucking hardcore about it.
Yeah, I'm picturing Dane.
Yeah, our theater friends. Yeah.
I pictured Dane immediately.
Yeah.
Dude, I think I did a murder mystery when I was like in youth group.
Sure.
And that was fun. Like we had like a legit dinner, and it was like a Halloween thing, so we all dressed up in costumes. I was Chris Angel.
And the victim came back 3 days later.
Yeah,
And
it's
they're like, it
Jesus.
doesn't matter. We're all happy.
He died for our sins.
Be
And one of the
thankful.
sins was murder.
Yeah, did he die? He only died for the one sin, right?
For one sin?
Yeah, wasn't it betraying God in the Garden of Eden?
I thought he died for all of our sins.
No, because we still have to.
I mean, he died for our sins, but we still have to beg for forgiveness or whatever.
Yeah, which the whole.
Here we go. Let's hear it.
All right,
Tangent.
Jacob's religion corner,
God, you have to make another segment?
which we should have had this for a while.
Yeah,
now.
we talk about religion a lot. Let's do
Well,
let's do the religion corner.
I talk about religion a lot. Yeah.
well, and I bring it up as a joke, and then you.
All right, here it comes. All right, so what do you do? I'm not gonna ask
story.
you what you know. Do you know?
What do you know?
Do you know that the Vatican City has a hall of records that humans or not humans that people aren't allowed to look at? Like they have
So it's like a government that
like
hides shit.
so much information that
Why?
some people, if you have a very specific thing you want to look at, you can like ask for that. And
So it's like Clue.
Yeah,
You gotta
yeah.
show me. If
One-
I guess this right, you have to show me.
but you have to know what to look for. Yeah.
What the fuck?
So they have so many fucking documents and records about our human history
How do they get it?
because the Roman Empire turned into the fucking church. Like they have
Also,
so
now I'm gonna
much.
think about the Roman Empire. Thanks.
Right. Yeah. One a day. But anyway, I was thinking about that the other day, as I often do. And that is the fucking tree of knowledge. And we are still living out Adam and Eve. We are accepting that a group or a overpowering being is withholding the information from us.
Yeah. What
Like,
type of information do they
who
have?
fucking knows?
Yeah,
That's the thing.
Yeah, if they have a whole hall of stuff that we don't know,
Like,
that's
so
insane.
so much shit that we aren't. And, like,
and they're allowed to do that as a religion?
because they're their own country too. Vatican
'cause
is
it's
its
just-
own
it's-
fucking
it's its own-
country.
yeah,
it's a
it's its
city
own.
that is a country, and
What
so
the
we are
fuck?
living still in the Garden of Eden, withheld from information.
And that's so fucked up because even if you're not religious, they're holding. You
like
know, it doesn't,
human.
It doesn't affect
Yeah,
you.
because also the question is it beyond religion? Is it something
Probably.
about actual like?
It probably is, and they don't want to release it because then it will kind of
Probably-
debunk
yeah,
some religion
probably
shit.
hinder, yeah.
Yeah. I get why they're doing it. They got to be powerful. The
'cause
Pope, dude.
Why does the Pope still have power? He's an old man
And
in
also, like,
sandals.
what does he do? He just sits in a glass box and goes on the street?
Sometimes, yeah, well, it's not glass because that shit's bulletproof.
Yeah, but it is a
Do
clear
you know
box.
the Pope got shot, and then he went to the
new
jail
one?
cell? No, not our Pope. It was like 3 or 4 popes ago.
Well, that's not my Pope.
Because also the popes, they keep it like your Pope only lasts. It's shorter than a bond because they keep putting old men in power.
Yeah, how do you become a pope?
You have to be a cardinal.
Oh.
Which I don't know how you become a cardinal. You have to
how do you become a cardinal? Oh, you got to be a sparrow. How do you become a sparrow? You got to be a robin.
Like, personally, I was a cyclone. Yeah, you just have to go to a certain college. It's basically a fraternity at this point.
It's a cult.
Yeah, they wear dumb costumes and have dumb
He's got
nicknames.
that fucking dumb hat. That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But only he can pull it off.
Yeah.
He's the fedora guy.
Tiny old white man, yeah.
Only he can pull it off.
Yeah, the fedora with the back flap, yeah.
The guy told me I'm the only one that can pull it off.
But anyways, we are still living in the Garden of Eden, but without the paradise.
Oh, man.
But
Yeah,
the garden has expanded and we got fucking weeds, bro.
Yeah. And there's no knowledge of you feeling proud of what you're
Powerful.
saying. You are dropping bombs right now.
All right, yeah.
Maybe we should drop them on Vatican City. Oh, too far.
God.
I don't think are we allowed to say that?
Do you know I considered
hypothetical.
I considered being a priest for like a hot second because I
Did you?
yes, not for the
As a joke?
I would still fucking stuff. Like I would
Priests fuck.
No, they don't. Well, they're not supposed to. They molest.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's different.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. They don't go, I fuck.
No, I molest. Hey, I molest.
I'm just trying to
I'm
teach
just a
him
man
the
of
way.
God.
I'm a man of God.
Yeah.
And to give you God's finger. Jesus fuck.
No, that's why all their
Yeah,
songs.
this is why the family cannot listen.
Yeah, that's why all their songs sound sad because all the piano keys are in A minor.
In A minor.
Yeah, but anyways, I thought about being a priest for a second because I read an article about how exorcisms are on the rise, which is terrifying.
How the fuck are they on the rise?
I don't know.
Oh my god, what's going on?
But
with this?
only priests can do exorcisms.
Yeah, you got to be an official priest. That'd be
Yeah.
awesome if you became one.
Just for exorcisms.
Yeah, and you get called in.
But
And
also,
you have a pager.
because that was the weird thing when I kind of stopped believing in the Christian religion. It was like, oh shit, I still kind of believe in exorcisms.
Oh, so you quit believing when you see? I feel like that's kind of counterintuitive.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. It's like
Yeah.
I don't believe in the whole Christian ideology, but
then you
like
believe it.
exorcisms seem real. Like they.
I mean, dude, I've seen some
a-
scary shit.
But also a lot of it is just like they didn't understand what like seizures were and like
Yeah.
or what dementia is. Like why isn't this person the person anymore? There's somebody like
They're consumed by the devil.
yeah, like it just didn't understand mental illness and then they starved the people to death. That happened more than a few times.
Hear me out. I have an idea. Let's just not feed him.
Devil's gonna get hungry.
Yeah, and either the devil will come out to him, or we'll kill the devil by killing him. He's the martyr.
Win-win.
Yeah, it's a win.
God,
That's what they did, dude.
The
Or it's like, oh, you
romanticism-
got bit in the leg, cut it off.
yeah, the romanticism of martyrs are fucking terrifying.
Yeah, where it's like if you die, you'll get this.
If you die for it, then it's legit.
yeah,
That's why
that's like the it's
Mormons.
like yeah.
more because he got
Oh,
shot.
I was thinking the other way.
Oh no, the Joseph Smith, he was arrested several times, and then an angry mob chased him through a building, and then he took gunfire and then fell out a window and died.
Jesus, that's like an action movie,
Yeah, no, he
dude.
died like a fucking badass.
Oh my god!
But also,
Imagine
he
he
was-
lands and he's still alive, and he's like, "Fuck,
this won't work.
this sucks."
If I'm alive, it's because God saved me.
yeah, I mean that's the excuse.
Right, yeah. But like same with like saints, they kind of have to like perform like miracles and stuff, and a lot of them are like predicting their own death. It's weird.
I mean, it kind of makes you think of like the people that like kind of terrorism, like they
Sure,
like,
the 72 virgins or whatever
where
you
it's
get.
like if you
Which
die
also-
for this, you get promised, and that's wild to me. Like, why would you want virgins?
That's my thing too. Like, no, give me like 5 sluts, and
Yeah, dude.
I'm happy.
Dude, if I'm dead, I don't care if there's fucking diseases.
yeah,
let's
like,
fucking get.
no, like,
let's
I
get a hot
want
dog.
them to know what to do.
Yeah, 72 virgins is like uncomfortable. You're like, can I get you an iced tea? Like,
Yeah,
what do
or
you
like, I'm like, I guess I'll go.
Or like-
I'll take it easy 72 times in a row.
Yeah, and then it's just like
That's
God,
2
they-
months.
Gross.
And like, you don't know shit. Because also 72, they definitely don't know how to suck your dick.
No, they don't know how to do shit.
Yeah, like why do
So
you
they just
want-
kind of lay there.
Yeah.
and then all 72 of them
And you
lay
have
there.
to teach them so you get nothing surprising.
Yeah, and how can you teach 72 people unless college class?
Also,
Get a
what
little-
you got 71 watching? Fuck that.
Yeah.
Like
it's like you're
that's
next.
your heaven.
It sounds like a lot of work to me, dude.
So, like,
give me just a couple ladies.
Make this go viral, and maybe we can end some forms of terrorism. And we can explain to them like this isn't.
Come on, dude.
It's not a win-win. Like, no,
think
this
about it.
Not a good situation. Because like the thing with Mormons is when they say when they die they get their own fucking planet.
Control. What the fuck?
So my question is, I want to talk to a Mormon, like a diehard Mormon about this.
That'd be fun to get a Mormon on the podcast.
I'm waiting for them to knock on our door and us invite them in.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
No, because
hey, just sit down for a second.
No, if that happened, I would be like, hey, be super fucking nice.
Oh, absolutely.
And like, don't like, let's put away the alcohol because they can't do that. And I honestly want to
give them
ask
cocaine.
They don't test for that. But like, I honestly want to ask them some questions. And one of my questions is there a chance that we are then currently on a dead Mormon's earth?
Yeah, are we? And then that,
Like, are we just a branch on the tree? Like, why would you assume we are the base?
Yeah, and if you become a god of a planet, well, yeah, then this is obviously a Mormon then.
Yeah,
because we're not. There's no way we're the original.
Which also might cement their beliefs, but also like, is that like?
So then
do
it's
you guys think about that?
Every time a Mormon dies, they get their own planet, and then they create religion again on that planet.
As far as I'm aware,
dude, what
yes.
the fuck?
Which also sounds fucking exhausting.
Yeah, it's like, dude, let it go, dude.
Yeah, like no, I would
move on. You became God. Let him have fun.
Yeah. Oh, because.
Yeah, because, dude, how are you not selfish in that scenario?
If we were guaranteed that the Mormon religion was true, I would do that, and then I would have a fun planet. And
Exactly.
I'd be like, go attack this dude's planet. He's a dick.
I'd be like, I got it, so I'm just gonna have fun with mine.
Yeah.
Dude, they don't deserve their planet. I got mine. Yeah, dude, it's a selfish thing for sure, dude.
What, is God gonna come down on me? No, I'm God.
I'm God.
Fuck off. We're playing the same game now. Yeah.
And I'm gonna fuck you.
I'm gonna attack your planet, whatever the original is.
Yeah, that's what we think aliens are. It's just Mormons coming in.
God, they just come down in their little button-up short sleeve shirts.
That's how they keep showing up.
We're from a different planet here to spread the good word of Josiah Smith. Oh, that's how you say it?
Every time you say his name, it makes me think of
Joseph Smith?
Far Cry 5.
Oh, sure.
Because that's basically what his name was.
It's a cult, yeah.
Yeah, it's basically that. That's so fascinating, dude. It also, going back to Thanksgiving.
That was a good religion corner.
That was a good religion corner. Going back to Thanksgiving. My Thanksgiving was pretty good. I did the turkey trot this year.
Oh, right. We didn't, because I didn't text you about that, so we could talk about it. 'Cause what is that?
So it's like a thing that you decide
A thing. It's a race.
It's a race that you're like, oh, you know, it'd be fun. Let's go out in the cold.
Yeah.
Thursday morning, the day of Thanksgiving, and run.
Well, you earn the dinner.
It was a big day. So they had two options. They had the 5K, which is 3.1 miles, or a 5-miler. 2 months ago, when I was drunk at the bar with my friend Becca, I was like, "Oh,
Who doesn't listen to this podcast because we talk about our dicks too much?"
Yeah, she gave up. Maybe she'll listen to this part.
Yeah, we didn't get in depth. We just mentioned them.
I think we kind of got in depth. I think you talked about what my penis looks like.
I've heard things about it.
I know.
Yeah, I've heard it described as Neapolitan.
And I don't think it's that anymore. I think it's kind of like a mint chocolate chip now.
Jesus, you want to get that checked.
Tastes good. Brings up a lot of questions. No, so I decided to do the 5-mile race.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, fuck. Because she's like a half marathon runner. Like,
Sure.
she like is a legit
Which
runner.
is what, like 13 miles?
13.1. Yeah, so 5 miles easier for her.
And each time I see 13.1 or 26.2 on like a bumper sticker, I think it's a biblical quote. Yeah, that's
like Matthew 26.2.
exactly. No, like I think it's that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You're
every
an idiot.
time.
You're just an idiot. No, but I was like, let's do the 5-miler. And then like a few weeks went by and I was like,
Shit.
you're going to leave me in the dust.
Yeah.
So let me recruit someone to do it with me. So I recruited my sister to do it with me.
Who does she run?
She used to do cross country.
Oh, okay. Wait, how long ago?
We're talking about Annie.
Yeah.
So
how
in
long
high
ago?
school.
Okay.
A few years ago, 4 or 5 years
I
ago.
guess she's still in college.
Yeah, and she still, she still runs occasionally, but she wasn't training at all. So I convinced her to do the 5-mile with me. Dude, first off, it was cold as fuck. There was a shit ton of people there.
Yeah.
And
No, because I knew other people doing it.
dude, this is so funny. I mean, I'll talk about the race later, but this is like a funny thing that happened. So
Okay.
it was downtown Des Moines, and like kind of like the rendezvous spot or like the pack up pickup was in this like really fancy hotel. It's like a Renaissance hotel.
Okay. Yep.
So we were that Thursday morning. We were hanging out in the hotel before the race because it was cold outside. We were
at
like
the bar?
No, we were just sitting. The bar wasn't open, sadly. If I was, I would have done it.
Yeah.
But we were just
a couple of screwdrivers and go for a
Yeah, it
jog.
would've
That'd be
been
nice.
awesome. But we were standing there because it was just trying to be warm, and I was like, fuck, I have to poop.
Sure. You don't want to take that with you.
Yeah, and I had a bunch of chili the night before.
Sure.
So luckily, we're in a nice hotel. There was like a bathroom there, and I went in the bathroom. Did my thing.
Yeah.
It was a little messy.
Sure.
A little messy. Yeah. But then it's like, yeah. But then the toilet was one of those motion only.
I hate those
for flushers.
Yeah.
So not even a button.
Sure.
Like there was nothing.
So you have to like wave at it.
Yeah. So I finished, and I stood up, and usually and it didn't.
Yeah.
And I'm like wave thing. I'm like trying to hit things. It doesn't. And then I'm like, okay. I just have to leave.
Yeah, and hope eventually it does its thing.
Exactly. So then as soon as I open the door, there's a guy waiting.
Oh, no.
And I make eye contact with him.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's a nightmare. That is... Holy... I've never had that. Oh, shit.
Yeah, the guy's waiting.
Because I don't think I've ever left a shit.
Yeah, dude. But I keep not going to stand there and keep waving. I'm like, maybe if I leave, it'll flush. What do you do? I was hoping no one was there and I could just leave secretly. No, but I made eye contact with this guy. So as I open the stall, I like kind of paused and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm caught.
Yeah. Was there only one stall?
Well, there's a few others, but he's waiting and I'm the first person to open. So then he starts kind of walking because he's like, he's got to poop too.
You go, fuck.
No, so then I go, you wouldn't flush.
Preemptive strike.
Yeah.
Smart.
So then I go, it wouldn't flush, and I like kind of freaked out.
Yeah,
and then so then I leave.
Yeah,
and I'm like washing my hands.
Also, I feel like your hope is then he'll just wait for the next.
No, he walks in there.
Oh, because if I see a shit in a toilet, I don't walk in.
No, dude,
because I'm not gonna throw on
and
top.
This is a big one.
Yeah,
so it's like you can't clog it. So he walks in there, like because he's probably like, oh, was he just peeing? No, he walks in there and he goes, I'm gonna find another bathroom. So then he turns and leaves the stall, and then as soon as he turns, it flushes.
Oh.
So then he turns back and just uses it. And I'm just like, oh, fuck, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, please don't find me again.
That is a...
Because he just... Dude, it was so... He
was like 20 feet behind you the entire run. He's just like, I'm going to fucking get that dude.
But he like walked in and then I saw his head just look down at the mess I made. And then just go, I'm going to use a different bathroom. So, and then luckily it flushed because I was like, I don't want to be that guy, but like, what do you do?
I don't know.
Most of them have buttons. Mm-hmm. This had nothing. Like, I checked everywhere.
So funny.
And I'm like, I was wearing pink fucking tights.
Sure.
Because I was like, it's cold out, but I wanted to be silly. Yeah. So I was wearing pink tights. So it's just some pink tights and a hoodie. So like, just some guy. Dude, at this point, it's 8 a.m.
And you're obviously not staying at the hotel.
Yeah, on Thanksgiving. Oh, dude, it was like, so then I was like, okay, blend in with the crowd. Yep. And of course I'm wearing pink tights. So he's like, there's him. Find him.
It just chases you the entire time.
I was like, whew, what a way to wake up.
Yeah. All right, how'd the run go though?
Oh, yeah, the run was wild, dude. It was the first mile sucked.
Okay.
Yeah, the first mile, I was like, okay.
Do you run at all, or?
Yeah, so I ran most of the first mile.
Okay, so does that mean she did too?
Yeah, so Becca and my sister, we all stayed together. But then at the tail end of the first mile, went up this huge hill. You know the hill right next to the Capitol?
Yes.
This huge hill. Yeah. That's steep as fuck. So I saw like the 1 mile banner and I was like, okay, I'm this far. Let's just finish off the 1 mile and then I can walk. But as I'm going the hill, I'm like, I can't. So then I had to like stop and I was like, you guys just keep going. You guys just keep going. I finally got up there. And then luckily my sister stayed back with me. Becca ran the whole thing.
Yeah.
She's a fucking runner.
Well, that was kind of your plan too.
Yeah, that's why I got recruited my sister so I wasn't alone. Yeah. But like, so then I kept like, walking it.
Yeah.
And I kept going, okay, let's just get to that street line.
That's what we did for Tough Mudder. Yeah, we set markers of like
markers.
You can stop when we get there and then we run when we get there.
So that's what I did. Let's get to that pole and then we'll walk. And then when we get to that pole, we'll run. Yeah,
that's the way to do it.
And I was like, I had like weird shin splints happening.
Jesus.
Well, in my training, like it was like terrible. Like felt like I was getting stabbed. It started to come on, but luckily it didn't fully come on. I don't know if the cold helped with that or if I stretched it, but I got through it. But I think no joke, the first mile was the hardest.
Okay.
Because then once you shift, I think it's a mental thing too. Because then when it ended, I was like, oh, I could have probably kept going. I wasn't running. I was walking, but like the first mile, I was like, oh, this sucks. And then I like shifted into this month where I'm like, oh, we're just doing it. Mm-hmm. And then of course my sister like didn't even break a sweat. Sure. I was like, thank you for staying with me. Yeah.
Well, it's not like she'd have fun just running.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to do this.
And she didn't train at all. So it's like, but
she's just small.
And she's just younger too. So it's easier. But like, it's wild because at the end of a race, there's usually like a big party.
Yeah.
Dude, turkey trot, because it's Thanksgiving, fucking people, as soon as they're done, go home.
Yeah,
They
and go eat.
Dude,
yeah.
it fucking, and I did the 5 mile.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
And most of the people do the trick, I do the 3 mile.
Sure.
Because it's just, let's do it for fun, you know?
Yeah.
So then, like, we get done and we get like our donut holes and hot chocolate or whatever. And then it's like, let's get a photo. And then fucking it's deserted.
Bye. Happy
It's just
Thanksgiving.
Like, yeah, what the, it's not a party. And I like, didn't want to go home.
Sure,
I wanted to
yeah.
like hang out. I was like, let's go get a drink. But then, nope. So.
Damn.
It was fun.
Do you know how fast you ran it?
Yeah, we did it just over an hour.
5 miles. That's not bad.
Not bad for a lot better than I thought, dude.
Sure.
Especially because of the first mile, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be terrible."
Sure.
Luckily, there was no more hills.
For not like really trying.
Yeah,
And
just
that
run.
is a 20-minute mile though.
Well, it's about a 16-minute, I think, on average
Over 5 miles?
for 5 miles.
Okay.
Yeah, because that would be maybe a little bit less. Because I think
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah, 'cause
I
a
was
10
wrong.
minute-
Yeah, because 20 is 4.
yeah, 10-minute mile would be 50 minutes. 10 minutes per mile.
Wait, no, 20 is.
if you did a mile,
20 is 3, right? Yeah. God, I'm fucking dumb today.
yeah.
Yeah, Jesus.
Well, you think it's a Bible verse?
Fuck, I was really dumb right there. I was all wrong.
Yeah. So if you did a 20-minute mile for 5 miles, that'd be what, 25.
An hour and a half, basically, or more than
100
that. Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fucking a hour 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's about we did about 15 minutes,
Right, yeah.
which is not bad. It's a
No.
little bit faster than a walk, and
Yeah.
yeah, it was. But then I felt so good afterwards, and I was like, let's fucking eat, dude.
Yeah.
it was awesome. And then I like went home, fucking started drinking. Freaking.
What's your favorite Thanksgiving food?
Oh, dude, my uncle makes this, so maybe you listen to this part of the podcast.
Send him just a time code.
No, my uncle makes this cheesy mac and cheese corn.
Robert has a dick. Sorry. Fuck. All right.
what should I
Cheesy
listen?
mac and cheese corn.
Yeah, so it's like in the crock pot, and it's like a cheesy corn dip, but there's mac and cheese noodles in it.
Oh,
and
it's still a dip though. Okay.
no, it's not a dip. It's like a side.
Yeah.
it's so fucking good, dude.
Well, 'cause
it's
the
just
weird
like it's
thing
just like
about-
cheesy corn, but it's like he makes it every year, and it's like my favorite.
Sure.
And then also mashed potatoes, dude.
I mean, they're perfect.
And also I gravy everything.
So I butter everything. Because
Also, dude, rolls
sure,
Rolls.
yeah, our rolls were okay this year, but
like the King's Hawaiian. Oh, dude.
God, those are so
Those always
fucking
win.
good.
They
Yeah.
always win.
Yeah.
And then it's
they're
like
sweet and it's weird.
Yeah, and then also they're good. So if you just pick up the bag and take one out and eat it raw.
Yeah, or fucking like the
Or
hot ham
jelly.
and cheese. And
Oh,
those.
dude, yeah, you can do anything with them. It's fucking great, dude.
They're
Yeah.
moist. Hashtag 2024.
What's your favorite dish?
I would say honestly,
The food you made?
No, something the food Izzy made. She made some
okay.
mac and cheese. It was a ridiculous amount of cheese, like 3 different kinds, and it was like all cheese. It was super fucking good though.
But so like when you ladle, you're like, oh, gee,
Well,
like it's
because
just stretchy.
it wasn't crock pot this time either. Because we've made
it was like
crock
a
pot
bake?
mac
It
and
was
cheese.
like a
It
mac
was
and
a
cheese bake?
bake. It
Okay,
was
it was a
super
bake.
fucking.
Oh, that's good.
And for leftovers, I made a pound of hamburger. Made my own hamburger helper with it.
Oh
Fucking
my
so
god,
good.
that's a genius idea.
Yeah, it was so.
Yeah, that's a
fucking
great way to
good.
reuse leftovers instead of just eating it the same. It's like
Yeah.
that's a new meal using. That's incredible,
Because let's
dude.
be honest, turkey's not that good.
It's fine.
It's often dry. It's kind of napkin-y.
And also, it takes like it's so much prep work.
Well, because we don't do
Don't
it.
call it napkin, you dude.
It is napkin-y.
You can't be comparing turkey to Pringles, okay? That's what you call Pringles last episode.
They're both napkin-y.
Turkey's better. I like Pringles too.
But like, because what we do is just like because it's only the 4 of us. They make 4 turkey breasts.
Oh, okay, that's small. Okay, yeah, we did a
A full
massive
turkey, yeah.
massive turkey.
Because my thing is like, just do chicken breasts. They're better.
Yeah, and they're good.
Yeah, like
I do like. I mean,
it's like same with like ground turkey. It's healthier than ground beef, but it's not the same.
also it's just it takes so much work because then you gotta fucking like I don't. I mean, I don't know why I'm complaining because I don't do it.
Right.
My mom and grandma do it.
God,
But it's
can
like
you imagine hosting your own and I have to make a turkey? Are you fucking
because
kidding
like
me?
they wake up early, plus they're doing all the prep the night before,
Yeah.
and they're like, dude, she's like pulling shit out of the turkey and like
Gizzards and whatnot.
yeah, and then like stuffing shit in both ends of it. You know, it's like, and then you gotta like let it cook, but make sure it cooks all the way, and then it
Yeah.
takes fucking forever.
I would say of all holidays, Thanksgiving is the number one I would be fine being vegetarian at. Because the sides are so fucking
Dude,
good.
yeah, and also
Not
I
vegan, because I like cheese and butter
No,
on everything.
dude.
Yeah.
I just munched like 5 days straight.
Sure.
Because there was just plates of stuff always out. Like
Sure.
you know, we had dips and chips and crackers and like cheeses and that stuff was just out all day.
Sure.
And then like the next day with leftovers, it's like, well, just bring it back out, put it
Yeah.
on the table, and then you can just munch all day. Dude, someone made this delicious like taco dip.
Okay.
Where it tasted like a taco, but it was like a chip dip. Because it was like so good.
We had a jalapeno cranberry dip that was fantastic on crackers. Yeah.
That sounds really good.
Super fucking good.
Yeah, I just love that kind of stuff. And then it's like every time you walk into the kitchen, you're like, well, I gotta just do one more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pay the toll.
Yeah, you gotta pay the toll to get in this boy's hole, dude. It was pretty good. I ate a fucking shit ton though, and that's what's also wild is like when you host, you're just left with.
You're just there.
You just. Oh, luckily I can leave, but like, what do they do with all those leftovers?
I mean, eat as much as you can for a few days and then toss them.
And then literally just throw it away. That's such a waste.
Well, no, because we have like half the mac and cheese left, but I ate it 3 days in a row. But I'm also like after the third day, I'm like, I don't want this tomorrow.
Want this anymore.
And also,
it's gonna go
probably
bad.
Shouldn't keep mac and cheese for like 5 days
that's
in a row.
You make so much food because that's like the tradition, and then you just like end up throwing half of it away. Did you have any good desserts?
We had French silk pie.
Ooh, French silk. Okay, pretty good.
Yeah. At my parents or at my family's, they did do a pumpkin pie, and you know how my dad's been really into laser engraving.
Did he lasers
engrave the pumpkin pie?
That's edible?
Yeah. It just burns the top. It burns the small.
What did he put in it?
Just Happy Thanksgiving or whatever.
Was it awesome?
So that means
was he super proud of it?
Yes.
yeah. Go Danny, dude.
Because which means we can laser engrave anything. Because I asked him
I didn't know you can laser engrave a fucking pie.
Yeah, I mean he laser engraved these.
That makes sense. It's a hard material. Pie is like you can stick your finger in it. You know, like, and that's a fucking hot laser torch.
Yeah. Well, because I asked him like, hey, if I get a full black tattoo, could you laser engrave onto it? Yeah, like. And he's like, he said he's seen it done before. He doesn't think it keeps well. It's kind of cool when it's happening, but that's it.
Well, that makes sense because it's a burning.
So I was like, all right, so like a piece of my leg.
So I should do it.
Yeah, like
and we should film it.
Yeah, because I'm very curious by that. Yeah.
Yeah, because you'd have to do a black base just so it would show up better.
Mm-hmm. Which I want to do for one of my tattoos, anyways. I want to black it out, and then I want to like burn
or scar it.
I want to burn it. Scarring
stays, you know.
Well, both stay. Because burning makes more sense to me. Scarring just seems like it's so fucking intricate and takes so much work.
What does that smell like, though?
Oh, burning? I mean, I've smelled cooked human before, or not cooked, but I've smelled
cooked.
I've smelled.
What are you eating?
I've smelled very burnt human before, just from welding and shit. Because from sideshow, I've full on caught fire. I've never
Does it smell like bad?
No, it's good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, human's supposed to be great. They call it long pig.
Oh, okay.
We're supposed to like taste very similar to pork.
Makes sense because we're kind of slobs. Well, just like pigs.
I
mean, we don't eat fucking pigs. Eat anything you put in front of them.
Yeah.
Like bodies.
Humans, yeah. But like, I would believe that humans taste like pork. Like, because I bet we're very sweet because of our diets.
Why is that? Like, why can't we try it?
I want to.
Like, why isn't there? Why isn't there a restaurant in like fucking Texas where you can eat?
Where like just like people sign up to be like, hey, if I die, like an organ donor.
Yeah,
because you're not donating your muscle, but you think this restaurant they could charge so much that they could,
because it's a hot commodity.
Like they could fiscally be like, all right, if someone dies and they sign up for this program, we will travel to them immediately to get their,
and it's going to be it's a freshness thing.
But like also because people will pay so much that it would be worth the cost.
Yeah, so then
should we start this?
I would be curious. Yeah, we should start a restaurant where we feed human, and then you can buy the mama hats. People go, what's your agenda here?
Oh, we're figuring it out.
We just want the meat to be moist, okay?
God, t-shirts.
Yeah, but I don't know why.
T-shirts that say "I became a cannibal" and all I got was a shitty T-shirt. That would be incredible. Can we make those shirts still?
Why is that not? I don't get why it's still like so ashamed.
Because that was my thing. Like if I like when I was like in welding, I was like, if it is believable that I could lose a limb in this.
Yeah, and then why waste it?
If I was in the emergency room with my severed arm, one, I would want the bones, and two, I would ask for the meat.
Yeah. Give me the arm.
And then I would
invite... you have to... So they can't say no. Wait, it's your body.
They can, though, because it's a biohazard. They're dicks about it. Some people
That's fucked up.
Some people get their bones, but some don't. But, like, legitimately, if I lost a leg or an arm, I would want to eat it just to see.
And that'd be
So
weird
if
eating
I
yourself.
invited you over, would you try it?
Yeah, dude, I'm so curious.
Okay.
You're like, okay, let me cut my leg
Well,
off.
no, I feel like you didn't used to be this because I feel like this was something you used to judge me for. Because
Really?
my thing always
You
was.
think I've changed my stance on
I do
cannibalism?
think you have, yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to go out and kill for it.
No,
But
I don't want it.
But I don't kill my meat anyway.
Right, yeah, I don't
I've
hunt.
never
Yeah.
done- I mean, I've caught some fish and had that.
I've never done.
And
I've never
you
actually
do-
caught a fish.
You do. I didn't do the cleaning, but you
Okay.
do get a sense of like, oh wow, I caught this.
Yeah, I think
It's like
everyone
a
should
sense
do
of like
that,
it's
yeah.
like that.
It's an understanding too.
or that,
yeah.
that like internal like caveman
Sure.
in you. You're like,
Yeah.
I can survive.
You're just hunter gatherer, yeah.
Yeah.
But I've always been annoyed because my thing was if I went to a restaurant and they had human on it, I wouldn't necessarily order it. But if I would really want the person next to me to, and I would be like, hey, can I have a bite? Like I'll give you
I
20
wonder
bucks.
how do you serve it? Is it like you serve it like a chicken breast? Or
I
do you
think-
serve it
I would
like
prefer that. Like-
because you don't want to eat? It's not a meat you're mixing with. It's a steak probably.
Yes.
You know, it's
But,
like, it's a chunk of meat.
But also the thing is like I wouldn't want it. The issue is like if I had the option to have human, I would want one not seasoned whatsoever. But also
Okay.
I'd want one seasoned and paired with something.
because that's how like I love the way chicken
'Cause-
tastes
all right,
dry
so I'ma
or
say-
plain and then also flavored.
I'm gonna say if I got human,
Yeah.
I'll get it seasoned, just to get the best qualities out of it.
Yeah.
I would want potato scallops,
Oh, dude, those are good just in general.
green beans,
Okay,
and
like string beans or with green beans. Probably the green.
what's the
bean.
nicer one? Like where it's a little longer.
Maybe those are string beans.
Maybe.
like a thick green bean.
Yeah, because like
Something that comes on a
'cause, like,
steak side.
visually I'd want like asparagus, but I don't like asparagus that much.
Asparagus is good, dude. I don't order
I
it.
need to try it again.
I don't order it, but if it's seasoned right, it's fucking good.
Sure, but like lightly seasoned everything. Yeah, I think potatoes like where it's those little like cause scallops like the little half potatoes.
Dude, it's like the fucking slices.
Yeah.
Dude, and it's like with a kind of a sauce.
Sure.
A little bit. Yeah, dude, scallops
but,
are good.
yeah, I would say human seasoned, but like where I can still taste it. Also, like, can I get it medium rare?
And also, what is the dipping sauce? Because like I would try it just to taste. I would like a cut of straight and then a
Sure.
cut seasoned, and then I would like it. I would be
What pairs best?
yeah.
with
What's
it?
the best? Do they have to make a new sauce for it?
Maybe yeah. Because my
like-
thing is I don't like A1.
Okay, yeah, for
I
your
don't
steak.
like barbecue sauce really.
Okay.
But like I'm not gonna dip it in ketchup. But
I'm
also
not-
I don't dip a steak in ketchup
Yeah.
or a chicken breast because chicken breast it's like
Chicken breast, you can dip in anything.
whatever's
dude.
around. Yeah, like
Yeah,
if
you
it's
can
like
dip chicken breast and ranch, dude. Fucking delicious.
ooh human with ranch, get a nice
See, it
Midwestern.
might be good, dude.
Ooh,
a
or
deep
like-
fried human. That'd be
Fuck.
an Iowa State Fair thing, dude. A deep fried fucking human.
God,
arm.
I hope we get there.
Well, also, dude, we're running out of ground.
Well, yeah, I mean, everyone's like, "Oh, let's eat bugs." Like, no, let's eat humans. Come
but
on, let's be
are
honest.
People are dying daily. You can have
Yeah.
that shit fresh.
But also, I hate every dystopian universe when they eat human. It's like, what is it? Fucking something green. Oh, fuck.
Oh, dude, I know what you're talking about.
What is it? It's a smoothie thing.
Oh, yeah, it's that movie.
It starts with an
Soylent,
S.
Soylent
Soylent
Green.
Green,
Yeah,
yeah.
Soylent Green.
Like,
yeah.
no, if you're
that
serving-
that should be a video game, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, Weston and I talked about that in an episode. I would love if that movie
need to
became
rewatch it.
If that became a video
And
game.
what was that episode on?
Game Off the Grid. Check it out. Video games.
We
Really.
like video games and craft beer.
Oh, yeah. And if you like us,
Talk about moist on there.
stay here. Don't click away, please.
But no, like I hate the things where it's like they eat human, but it's in a slurry or where you can't even tell it's even. Like,
And they
no,
don't
I
tell-
want a piece of fucking
And
meat.
well, they don't tell the people
yeah,
that they're
like,
eating
no,
it.
just give me a piece of meat and I'll be way happier.
Spoiler alert: Soylent Green
Is human.
Is human.
But also, isn't Soylent Green a real food now? And it's just like kind of a like pasty like shake where it's just like it'll make you survive.
So maybe it is human.
Maybe. But also like I want a piece of human.
Yeah, I want a fucking fillet or a fucking.
I want a lazy man who
But, like,
lived
I'm-
until his like
I
early
don't-
40s.
I can't even
and then
visualize
died.
what a chunk of human meat would look like.
I'm
'cause
picturing a pork chop
because I know like
Where I bet
okay,
bet
so
the
it's fatty.
because pork
That
chop
would make sense, I
Pork
guess.
chop fat is the best fat.
And like, where does it like? What would be the best cut on a human? A thigh?
thighs gotta be good
Because that's a strong fucking muscle.
'Cause, like-
and then also, dude, it all depends too. Because every human
it's so different. Well, because we breed cows to be the same.
Yeah.
So everything's similar.
and then also, it's like, yeah, this guy
right.
was maybe overweight, but then this
what
chunk
country would you?
oh wow, we're getting racist here.
Well, no, I'm saying leave race out of it. Country. I'm not saying like Asian would taste the best because also I don't know if it would.
But if it does, if you're doing that, it's got to be on rice.
Oh, sure.
You know,
But like, I don't want like a. Ooh, actually, I do.
it's
Want,
pretty good.
well, I was thinking like I want an Italian person on pasta, but like I do.
Yeah, probably pretty good.
Yeah, let's keep it.
Alfredo.
Well, also like have them prep it how they want because that's where the meat is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
Americans got to be great.
Americans
fat
because of the fat, and I think if you get someone with a good fat to muscle ratio,
where they're kind of lazy, like a gamer.
Yeah, but they
eat shit though. It's hard.
Well, I think you get somebody that's
you can get a fat cow that eats a lot of grain and that's good. But like a fat human doesn't eat good stuff.
No, I think you got to get someone that's somewhat active but has like a beer belly.
Sure.
So it's like they got a little bit of fat, but it's like
yeah.
So we're talking me. We're talking me.
Yeah, because I'm not good eats yet.
No, so I want somebody with a little bit of muscle, but then because I think the fattiness adds flavor.
Yes, for sure.
To the entire muscle.
Yeah. Doesn't smoke because I bet that taints it.
That would taint it for sure.
I bet.
But would that taint like a calf muscle?
I don't know. Dahmer said that tattoos taint food.
That because of the ink. Mm-hmm. That would make sense.
But yeah, it doesn't reach my muscle. You
can you imagine? Can you imagine getting a chunk of meat and then it's just like a thing of a tattoo?
Yeah.
And you're just like, all right, dig into this guy's right bicep.
Bone apple teeth. Yeah.
Dude, it's fucking, yeah.
I'm glad you've met me because I swear we've talked about this before and you did not meet me on this journey. That's
shocking to me because now I'm invested.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
I want it now.
Yeah.
And it's kind of frustrating to me that this is not why aren't we talking about this?
Actually,
why aren't we doing this? Like, why can't you just sign when you're dying or put on your driver's license if you get in a car accident? Then
they don't transplant your muscles to a person.
Because I don't want to be. You don't want to take up space in the ground,
right? Yeah,
use me to feed people.
I'd be pumped.
You know what I mean?
And then
that's
use
the best
me.
recycling.
Yeah, yeah. We should be.
You can put yourself into trees.
Yeah,
put yourself into people. And then imagine a human farm. Okay,
yeah,
a little far here, but imagine a human farm where they're eating other people.
All right, because
then they're training to be the best meat. Whew, now we're going down a weird path.
Well, I'm not for farming, but honestly, I want to eat Italian, Southern Italian, because also they eat grain all day, but it's not as bad because they're not fat.
And also, they drink a lot of wine.
Well, also because it's not like it doesn't have all like the shit we put in ours. So they eat pasta all the time.
You told me this. I think it was you last week. I think where like over in. Maybe it wasn't you. I don't know where I heard this. But like in different countries, they have like their foods are more natural.
Yes.
Was it you that told me this?
Maybe.
It was like more natural and like all this stuff, but we pump all the shit into American food.
If you eat pasta all the time here, you get fat. But if you eat pasta all the time in Italy, I think it's better for you.
Because they only have 5 ingredients on their pasta. And maybe it was Wes that told me this.
Maybe.
But in America, it's like you have all these ingredients and it's the same thing.
Yeah.
So like it would be a cleaner meat.
So I think a chubby Italian. Like just slightly but
like a mob.
But no, because they're under too much stress.
Because that would.
I want the man whose mother had a successful restaurant.
Oh,
so he kind of like he worked there, but he didn't have to try too hard,
and he didn't have the stress of
and it took off before he was born, so he had no issue. But he gets to drink wine all the time.
And he gets to be that guy coming up to the table being like, how's everyone doing?
Yeah. Or like maybe his mom
he's got a gut, but
his
he's
mom died 10 years ago, but like she started such a solid thing that he's in charge and it just keeps going.
Well, I picture him with a gut, but
he has a more successful brother.
Oh yeah, for sure. But and a little bit more attractive.
Take it personal.
But I picture this guy with a gut, but he's still attractive, and he unbuns it, and he has the chest hair coming out, and like the
his
gold
hair's
chain.
a little too greasy, but it's fine. Greasy,
but also like he's very friendly.
Yeah, no, he's great with people. Yeah,
and he's like guys in a couple more years, freaking cut me up.
I'll be on this menu.
Yeah. That's awesome.
A southern.
If you own a restaurant, that's awesome.
Yeah, a southern Italian who loves wine.
Not a northern.
No. Well, northern, they're a little too European.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Like you get that little fishy taste.
Well, they get grouped in more. Like it's. Especially when it's a peninsula, the more southern you get, the more the country you get. Less continent.
Well, imagine having a human that's from like the south where it's like inbred.
Oh,
would that be good or bad? Gets a little hairy here.
But also they're probably less stressed.
Yeah, but I think also inbred they're smaller people. I think because they're
or they're giant. Because I'm thinking like
True.
Texas Chainsaw kind of shit.
Okay. Yeah. I just picture like
I don't know what inbred people actually look like. I've heard the water skull thing.
I think they're frail. They're more immune. They're
Susceptible
more
to
susceptible to
disease. That's
diseases.
how cats work.
Yeah, you know. Well, there's a series on YouTube. I don't know why I'm giggling when I'm saying this, but it's
Do you know the name? Because I think I know what you're talking about.
it's called the soft white underbelly.
Yeah,
which I mentioned it last episode when we were talking about coyotes. But he like interviews, and he interviewed this family from the South, and they're like all inbred, and like it's really fascinating, kind of like, to see that glimpse of life. But I don't think that human would taste good.
That's fair.
Because they're very, and they're you can just tell they're very frail.
Sure.
Also, dude,
That's what.
brain. What would that be like? Because that'd
I've
be
ever-
way different.
Because are you eating like are thoughts actually withheld in the brain?
I don't know.
Yeah, me
Are we
neither.
allowed to eat brain of animals?
Yes.
Like cow brain and.
There's some brains that you eat. I think lamb brain. No.
So I always
There's
picture
for sure brains.
I always picture like kind of like a hamburger-esque material.
I think it's more like octopus-esque. Like,
Okay.
have you eaten octopus?
Yeah, I think
where it's
when I
that
was-
chewy.
Yeah, and it's just
But also, I would like to try an eyeball. I would like to try liver. I would like to try all these organs and stuff because they're supposed to be at
I don't
least
know if I could
interesting.
do eyeball.
Oh, just if it was small enough,
Like
I could
an
pop
olive.
It would have to be small enough I can pop it in. I don't want to cut into an eye and eat it. I would if I could pop one, I could do it, and I would just.
So you're doing it? It'd be cooked.
I don't know if they cook it. I really don't know. I don't know what they do for that.
I don't think I've ever had liver, but liver is an option. You can get it on a lot of menus.
I think it's
like liver
fine.
and onions.
Yeah,
I think that's some
it's
people's.
supposed to be very like irony.
Well, that makes sense because that's where the iron goes. I think, right?
I don't know.
I don't know, but imagine having the liver of a person that drank a lot. Probably not very good.
Or great because there's that.
Or strong liver.
Well, because there's that. Is it foie gras where they torture a duck and their liver becomes so fatty and delicious? Like,
Oh,
they have to
Jesus.
like force feed it grain and then like seal its mouth so it can't throw up.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Jim Jeffries has a bit on it.
Dude. So they
I
can,
think it's called foie gras.
so they can punish animals to make the meat taste better.
to make their organs taste better. Yeah.
How the fuck do you discover that?
I don't know. Some douchebag.
So you kill an animal and you go, oh, it tastes pretty good. Tastes pretty good. How do I make it taste better?
Yeah, let's torture it. Yeah.
Experiments. Jesus fuck. And then that's
Well, what
I
do you
think
think
I think that's what we introduce if we ever introduce that we're eating human is we introduce that like, oh, well, you didn't graduate college, so going to the farm.
Or you just like, you kind of the people you know, you're like, that one's going to taste the best. Let me just kind of like guide it in that direction. Yeah.
I want to have another glass of wine, buddy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's the cows that are like fed beer and they get daily massages and shit. And they're supposed, is that Wagyu? Maybe.
Yeah, I know.
Because veal is baby cows who aren't allowed to walk. That one's
Oh my
that one's a
god, I didn't
fucking
know that
bummer.
was that.
Yeah,
I always thought veal was like fish.
No, veal.
That's what it sounds like.
As far as I'm aware, I might be. Also, some of this information comes from South Park.
Yeah, but they're pretty accurate.
They are. Honestly.
They're pretty accurate.
But I think a veal, it's like they're chained up, but they're chained up enough that they can't stand up and walk, so they can't like.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so they're relaxed.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah, like I haven't had veal, but
No.
I don't think I've had Wagyu either.
I'm
but
curious. But I mean, there is like, so obviously we eat a ton of processed meat and like
Right,
shitty
yeah.
meat, but then there is also like, you go to a place and it's like, oh, this cow lived a great life.
But also-
and then you go, oh, it tastes good.
but also like that cow, I'm like, fuck, I'm bummed that cow got slaughtered. Then like
But
it,
did it, or did it die of natural causes? And then
it- not natural causes because
Yeah,
that
because then it starts
deters, yeah.
rotting,
No, it's just
yeah.
on a good day they just pop it in the back of the head. It doesn't know any better, but still it got popped in the back
I mean,
of the head.
they gave it a ton of ice cream or something. And they're like, I mean, if I was like a cow, I'd be like, give me a ton of ice cream and then just shoot me.
Yeah, sure.
So then you
Tell
go
me
in-
about the bunnies. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you go out not knowing you're going
But also,
out.
like I'm saying, that cow, like that cow had a good life. Cow in a cage
yeah,
wants to die.
and we eat that all the time.
Huh? Yeah,
it's
that's
like-
the McDonald's one because that. Yeah.
Yeah, shit, just getting weird.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, I'm just.
I'm saying let's eat human.
yeah. Why can't we? Don't make farms. Don't do that with
No,
humans.
just raise
But
a
like-
family.
yeah, but also, yeah, people die every fucking day. Why can't you just put something on
Yeah,
there?
the car crash was.
But also, I get like, yeah, you're old and frail. You might not be tasty, yes. Yeah, but if it's an accident, that's a wasted fucking meal.
Yeah.
Probably multiple meals.
What, you're gonna burn it up? That thing is cooked at one of those temperatures.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like mid cremation. Technically, you're cooked at one point.
Yeah, pull it out.
Delicious.
Dude.
Yeah,
Pull it out and you go.
that shit's
I wonder
roasted.
if any like crypt keepers
Sure.
have ever tried it.
I'm sure. I mean, they fuck them. I'm sure.
Yeah, because they just
I've heard from people. I think it was the maker of Dawn of the Dead or one of those like famous zombie movies where they went to a bunch of places and they talked to a guy who's like, yeah, they won't stop fucking these bodies. I don't know what to do. I wanted to get into this field, but they won't stop fucking these bodies.
Jesus. Yeah. I mean, you got to be a weird type of person to get into that.
Yeah. No, I recently listened to a podcast about the 10 stages of necrophilia.
There's 10 stages of it?
Well, yeah. The first stage is asking your partner to be really still during sex.
Oh, so
yeah,
72 virgins.
Yeah.
Check.
Sure, yeah. Necrophiles. You happy with yourselves? Quit blowing up.
What? We'll keep going.
Yeah. I mean, it's not until the 6th stage or something until you're fucking it too.
And you do a little teasing like a.
Well, it's just like grab a dead titty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put your dick against something.
Yeah, like hit the mouth with it.
And then like it goes like you fuck a dead body, and then I think it goes like you're digging up dead bodies, and then and then it goes to like you're killing somebody for a dead.
So the graph is. Yeah, like it's a hockey stick.
It's not great to begin with,
but it starts off kind of.
I'm gonna say level 1's fine.
Yeah, if your partner's alive.
Yeah, but like you put some ice on them, so it feels cold.
But also, why would you want it to feel cold?
I don't know. Just to know what it feels like. I don't know. Comforting. Is it? I don't know.
I mean, normal sex is comforting.
Yeah. But like, I don't want it cold. Like, the warmth is nice.
Is it? At what point with a dead body do you take the dead finger and put it in your butt?
I think that's like level 8.
That's probably pretty high, dude.
That's like further than murdering them.
Yeah. Or you're like, I'm into a very specific. I need you to do this to get me off, but you're dead, so I'm gonna have to make you do it. Oh.
Thank God for rigor mortis. You died pointing.
Yeah, your finger is stiff as hell.
Where we at?
We can probably end it there.
Yeah, let's end it on a good note.
What a wild episode. What a turn of events.
This has been the Moist Monday podcast.
It's not for families.
No, but it's for us and it's for you.
And
if you made it this far, this podcast is for you.
This is a fun one. I like this one.
I've enjoyed this one thoroughly.
Yeah, now I'm just so curious.
You're hungry.
I'm probably going to start researching probably human meat.
Sure.
Somebody out there has had to do it.
Well, there's...
I mean, obviously, there's cannibals.
Well, there's like that Craigslist thing where the guy was like, yeah, you can eat me and kill me. And like, it was a full thing.
What?
Yeah.
So someone could just come and murder him?
Well, no, he went to a guy's house and like prepared himself and killed him and like all that shit. Yeah.
What the fuck? I didn't hear about that.
Yeah. Get on Craigslist.
Yes, please.
All right. If you want us to eat you, email us at moistmondaydpodcast@gmail.com.
Send us photos so that we know.
So we can choose the best cut.
Yeah, because that's gotta be kind of embarrassing too. You're like,
yeah, if you were turned down by a cannibal, that's a bummer.
Yeah, you're like, that's fucking hurts my feelings. But does it? It's eternal. It's eternal.
Yeah,
you know.
I don't know. Apparently, I'm too tattooed for it though.
I'd be curious.
Sure, try eating meat.
I don't know. Well, now I'm really curious about just human in general. Make sure you follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and Threads. moistmondaypodcast@gmail.com.
Rate us 5 stars on whatever you listen to us at. Moist Monday Podcast.
Subscribe to us on YouTube, Moist Monday Podcast. Send us an email, moistmondaypodcast@gmail.com.
Check out what we have for sale. See if you like any of it. We'll try to make more dumb shit. Mama.
Yeah, dude, let's make these hats, dude. Those hats are fucking sick.
Yeah.
What a wild episode.
Yeah.
Hope you guys are having a fantastic December. A few weeks left, and it's 2024. And guess what? 2024, word of the year is going to be moist.
Make America moist
push
again.
it, dude.
Let's do it.
We got to make sure we keep talking about it.
Every episode.
Every episode, we're like, people are like, can you shut the fuck up?
Well, it's also the name of our podcast.
Yeah, it's like, so we got to be behind it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because what helps us is better for the greater good. All right, peace, everybody.
Bye.
Dry bones, lazy bones, big bones, dance around in your bones.